right, there you go.
Okay. Hey, we're going.
So you guys left off, you were at PG-7 and you got a flyer for recruits wanted to help clear Eldar, the city of the undead, from the undead. And you guys thought, in addition to the bounty that you would collect, that you also get a chance to ransack some old houses.
Yeah. It sounded like the most rewarding opportunity we had.
Because we knew that the space elves were there.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Is that was the society that existed there before, and then the necrotic, undead took over, so they wouldn't appreciate any cool items.
Wait, how long had this?
About 150 years ago.
Okay,
wow.
I think 150 years.
But
do we know how to tinker? I mean, you think we're gonna find some stuff that's usable?
I just think like if a society went to the undead, like fully fell to the undead, they're not gonna give a damn about anything that's like cool.
The undead
in the environment, yeah, and if they're not all the fast running zombies that we had to encounter, like I honestly think we encountered like the NFL version of zombies, right?
You don't think we'll see some of those here?
We took the professionals and we just barely survived.
You don't think we'll see some of those here?
They might, but if we approach it carefully from a distance and like watch what's going on, I think we can prevent ourselves from getting swarmed. That's my feel. That's my vibe. Like what was explained to us is that these got pushed out of that environment because of the other party's engagement and killing of a lich.
There was a necromancer that was controlling the undead city.
Oh,
when he was destroyed, then the undead just started roaming around.
So the fast ones just washed over us, and we took them out. So
they don't think over us. That's what they got.
Dude, they ran.
I know, but they got what? They got steered in our direction.
That's what I'm saying. And then if we go towards their source, those guys ran away. So I'm thinking what we're like, at least the mentality of my character is those ones were sprinting away from the source. So, okay, the fast ones are gone. So let's go and see what's left. Let's go pilfer this city. Let's go try to raid it, right?
So are we ever thinking in our head, but why are they running away from
exactly, a little
no, wait a minute, common sense here.
Zombies run away. I don't know if I want to run towards it.
I'm not saying run towards it, but we're getting rewarded with every kill we get, whereas these undead just happen to clamp us up, and we're not getting any money for that shit. Now, when we encounter it, we're actually getting money for it, and we have the potential to get cool items.
All right, well, let's go
if we investigate, right?
All right, yeah.
Do you remember what you were doing just before the undead attack?
Yeah. What do you mean? We were in the caravan?
And what were you doing?
She was singing, wasn't she?
No.
Weren't you playing your...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because you were on first watch?
Well, okay, I mean, was I? Oh, yeah. You're right.
You were doing all the watches.
I was doing all the watches. I had my dancing lights going around.
Yeah, dancing lights.
I had my dancing lights, and I was like strumming.
For 3 nights in a row, there were little dancing lights.
Yeah.
3 different
like
camps.
a big arrow following.
Just going around.
Okay.
And all the zombies started going towards the dancing lights on the first night, and then the second night, and then they caught you on the third night.
All right.
So don't do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so maybe not make us a prime target.
Well, I mean,
she was trying to
no.
The thing is that you guys are all like,
you guys are all like, well, don't. I'm saying that after our
you can't
experience.
Have a camp that's just dark, and I'm thinking, well, I'm fine.
I'm 100% saying that after our experience of your dancing lights may have drawn them to us. I'm 100% saying let's not do that again. Or after we all realize, holy shit, that might have drawn them in.
Yeah, but what do you think? If we can't get there on night 1, if we have to camp out, you just want to have
darkness?
Either it has to be.
Do you want to have darkness, or do you just want to have a campfire? Do you think a campfire would be...
A campfire might draw them in.
These are dancing lights.
Like
they dance. So a campfire
Well, I'm saying if you're gonna do dancing lights, maybe dance them, and then if you see something coming, dance them away from us. Right?
The whole thing is that they're dancing so that they're drawing in from however far they can see.
Well, yeah. What I'm saying is, if in her watch,
there's no moving it away.
She's doing dancing lights, and sees something coming, dance
that
the lights
help
away.
Last time there was 800 freaking zombies behind them immediately.
Yeah. But the caravan master had paid you to do the dancing lights.
Yeah.
So basically, he screwed up because he didn't understand zombies.
Well, I mean, did he ever think? He probably never really thought though that we were going to see like a whole bunch of zombies.
A whole bunch of fast zombies.
Fast zombies.
Yeah. Like basically the elite version of a zombie. Like if only they only ever encountered slow zombies. That's what we established last time. We were like, how the hell? Like, did you not tell us about this?
And they're like,
I think they specifically told you zombies are easy because
they're
slow.
Yeah, they're slow. They shamble up, and we maybe kill a couple, and then we continue on. It's basically like the gist of what he told us.
But here we are.
So now that we know fast zombies exist, that's an issue. But now that we know that fast zombies washed across us in a wave, and then we may be able to go to the city because the fast zombies are gone. So I'm not saying they're not going to be there, but that's something that, like, logically, if they all fucking ran away from the city,
there's something bad there. You should be.
There's something bad there, yes, but there's also goodies. There's also items.
Oh wait, no, there's not something. But they got steered in our direction by somebody.
But you know that, but that's like metagaming.
Is it?
Right?
Do I know? I thought he told us that.
No.
Well, no. Well, he mentioned it. He mentioned it to you outside the game. He mentioned
Did you mention to me outside the game?
Yeah, because he said the other party.
Yeah, but you guys would know about those. You know, now you would know about the team that killed the necromancer,
because he said
and now
that,
they're hiring people just to go in and clear out the lower.
Yeah. So
right,
we would know
This
general
city's
things.
finally not.
We wouldn't know the names of the other party or anything. No.
Yeah, but if somebody steered them to us, we would have been like, ugh. I mean.
And those guys are from PG-7, so
I'm almost at the
so it would be
at the point
there.
of saying why don't we go chop their heads off if they, that's kind of, I thought I get mad at that type of thing, but I'm just like, let's go get them.
They're making work for you.
They're giving you jobs.
They're like your best friend.
Their jobs created.
But I guess actually they're I mean, but now if we're gonna get paid
So
for it,
if they clapped up a lich or whatever, undead creature was in charge of this stuff, there's just chaos in the city now.
Let's go.
And then the fast zombies all ran away.
Sure.
And that's the assumption. I think would make sense for our party is that this was a giant wash of the undead that were fast running. So if they're like, let's go claim things from this city,
right?
Where the undead are, the fast zombies ran away. We saw a giant wave of them come over us. So we have to assume that was the initial wave that, may have taken off. So we can probably assume any fast zombie is probably
you're just thinking
caught up in a room, distracted or something. So we may encounter them, but not in mass, we just did. Yeah. We just
We're
encountered.
probably just thinking now we're just gonna have slow zombies.
Slow zombies, maybe an occasional fast one would make sense. One that did not see the giant rush out of the city or anything. But if we're going in there, the main appeal is being able to acquire magical items.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Because everything else seemed like an escort mission, seemed like
it
seemed kind of boring. This one had
this one be a little
its
more
highest risk and highest reward potential.
Yeah.
So
and we have our horses, so
so we can
draft horses.
Striped draft horses.
I like them. Zebra draft horses.
Are we thinking that we should name them?
Do you wanna? I'll name mine. I'll name it and then I'll feel bad when it dies.
I'm thinking I kind of want to go to war with it first, and if it lives,
I fully understand. I fully understand you're asking how emotionally involved do we want to be with these horses.
Because if I find something else, and then what happens if the the horse doesn't
I-
live.
yeah.
The zombies are always attacking the horses first.
Yeah.
I'm always like,
They go right to them because it's the biggest source of meat. Yeah. Biggest source of food.
But can we get him? Can we get him to kick? I mean, can't we get our horse to kick?
I mean,
horses will
you'd
kick
have to
it
armor
out.
them.
Yeah, the other
That's
horses
the
were
thing I
like
was
tied
thinking
down,
is
so they
armor.
couldn't get away.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Just armor him up. Give him armor.
Maybe leather.
That was
leather.
expensive. Remember,
Leather.
it was super expensive.
How much was that plate? How much was the plate armor? Did
Three
you like
times as much
just to
for
just to go
The
over
plate,
the
the
just
plate
to go
was
over the
insane.
butt?
Yeah,
No. Plate
I
was
really only
insane
wanted to go
for
like
horse.
around the butt.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I don't think all of us together had the money to plate a horse. Like it was
Yeah, no,
ridiculous.
yeah.
It was
$6,000.
Yeah, it was absurd.
I only have 200. Was that enough to get like
less than 2.
a small
Yeah.
plate on its rear end?
Yes.
Both little shanks.
I have
two little
195
balls,
gold
two
and
shanks like on
five
each
silver- yeah.
side.
Horses, because of their size, have a 10 armor class, right? And like what's yours? Yours is like 14.
Mine's a 12.
But for 200 gold, you could get scale mail barding, which would up them to 14. Also makes them noisy.
We're not looking to be
Can you
stealthy with a
can you
horse.
like leather a horse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But leather or studded leather would only raise it by 1 or 2.
Oof.
So I mean, right
And
now
how much?
they're-
How much
right
would
now
that
they're
cost?
10.
How much would that cost?
Just
200.
leather barding would be 40, and studded leather would be 180.
Yeah, but if you have, so you
Maybe.
said 200 for
Maybe.
like this chain or plate or
The
something.
scale.
Oh,
yeah.
Scale.
But they're noisy.
Okay, but
And
we're
then
making more money, right?
well, as we're riding the horses in,
silver per head.
the undead are coming at us
Not
because
even
they
that?
hear it.
One
You see what I'm
silver
saying?
per head?
Yeah.
So that's a disadvantage. Like the
For the
armor doesn't
zombies?
matter
Zombies.
when every
Is that
fucking
what you
undead
think
just
it
comes
is?
crushing
It's like
you
1 or 2 silver
when you
per
march
head. It
into
wasn't
town,
that much.
right?
It's like we're gonna have to
I
pay
think
back a lot
leather,
How-
just
Okay,
giving them a
what?
little bit of protection
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think you're
would be
right.
beneficial.
I think
We
I
gotta
made
treat
2
them
silver
like
per head,
expendable
because-
items. We
Right,
have
yeah.
to.
The draw is
We're going into an
the draw
undead
is the
city,
looting,
right?
Yeah.
Not the
Not
Not
the
the actual
Undead,
burns.
like, they don't like, we need to go in stealthy?
Well, I mean,
Maybe we don't know
if
what's
you
there.
draw,
I know.
if you make a bunch of noise, you're just gonna draw a shitload
It's
of
like,
undead.
yeah, what do we know
No,
So
about
you're gonna
it's
get
just
bum
undead
rush.
there though. We assume it's just undead. Who assumes
But it was
that
an
there aren't
undead.
others trying to
I mean,
loot this place? and
Canonically, we understand it was an undead city.
it doesn't mean
That
always gonna be there.
the character that was in charge of the undead city and in charge of
It
all the
doesn't
undead
matter.
died, and then they all scattered.
It
So we
doesn't
don't
matter.
know.
We don't
but
know what's going
but
to be
what
there.
I'm saying, what I'm
Stealth
saying
would
is,
be advantageous.
if we're marching in with horses, do you want to be more armored but noisier, or armored but quieter?
I'd rather let the horse freaking die and walk out of the city myself.
That's what I'm saying.
Then
The
waste
least
$200
investment
on
is
gold.
leather. So you give them a little bit of an advantage,
My horse
but
is
you
gonna
don't
make it, and if it
take a
dies, it
risk.
dies.
Okay.
And Amber's like, I don't care, I don't want any armor.
Right, so you can get 40 gold for the leather, then 180 for the studded leather. But the chainmail is only 200, so it's only a little bit more for much more armor, but it makes more noise.
Yeah.
Chain mail? Chain mail doesn't really make all that much noise.
No, it doesn't.
It just barely makes any noise. It's barely like swishes and clinks. The plate would make
But-
the most,
Yeah, plate's very noisy.
like
Yeah.
highly noisy. So why is
Chain's just noisier than leather.
I mean
Chain
noisier, but
would jingle.
how much? Yeah, I mean just barely. I mean,
But
It's
that's
not- I
what
mean,
I'm saying. It's like it's
the
not
hoof-
like a full on disadvantage.
the walk,
right?
the walking of the horse would probably make the same noise as the chainmail.
Right. Horses aren't that stealthy to start with.
No. So why would us not do chainmail?
Okay.
And when it's gonna give you like a
Right.
It's
'Cause-
gonna give you a +4. It's gonna
Yeah,
give you a
it's
4.
2 more armor class for 20 more gold. So yeah, it's the better deal for a horse because horses don't start out stealthy to begin with.
Yeah.
We would just go okay. I'm just trying to think of for 200
Yeah, 200.
and how much does it cover? How much of the horse? does it-
Covers like most of the head and neck, and then like a skirt thing.
Okay, so yeah. So this is fully
Yeah.
okay. we can't just do half of that.
Yeah, you
You're like,
could just do half of that.
And just do the back
You know,
half.
and have half as much coverage. Sure.
Can you do that to just like, is that going to be hard for you to figure out?
No. I'll just tell you what your new armor class for your horse is, and then tell you how much it costs. It's not hard.
No, like for when you go to hit the horse or something like that. You go, this is going to hit the shoulder.
No, we just need to know what the horse's armor class is, and they're all the same, right? I mean, it's 10 now. You can raise it to 11. You can raise it to 12. You can raise it to 14. You can raise it to 18 if you had 6,000 gold pieces.
Right, but if I only covered half of my horse in chainmail, can I cover half of my horse?
Yes.
But it's not going to make it harder for you.
Right, because I'm just going to tell you, since you covered half your horse, your armor class is 12 instead of 14.
Oh, well then I might as well just, do it, yeah.
That's
12,
what-
that's not, why? If he's sitting in
Well,
the back,
12 is minus 10%.
if he's hitting in the back where the armor is, it should still be 14.
Yeah. I'm just saying,
Where
like,
the armor is. If you see a horse in the
leather is
front where
the-
there's none, then I would say go
Overall
back
for
to
the
10.
entirety of the horse.
yeah, leather is an advantage, but not so much that we have to spend so much that it's almost like we cheat ourselves out of future endeavors, right? It's enough to like give them a little bit of a boost,
Yeah.
but not have to worry. Like I mean,
Really think
at the end of the day, they're gonna get eaten. Like we gotta understand, horses are gonna get fucking killed. They're gonna
In the
get.
neck instead of the part that's covered.
Yeah,
That's
the
just-
horses are gonna get nuked.
Or
We
the
gotta
belly.
understand this.
Yeah,
Giving
the
them
belly,
a leather
ankle
is giving them a
instead of-
boost.
You can't armor the horse's belly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't,
So,
yeah.
so there's going to be some
You're still just gonna
vulnerability.
Yeah.
roll, and whether
At the
it's
end of the day.
horse's armor class or
At
not,
the end of the day.
it doesn't really matter.
I think giving them a leather
Roll right
is
story-wise,
like
because it
enough
doesn't
Back
fight
to
the
the
ass.
horse that we
That's
can
where
give. But you
Yeah,
gotta
story-wise,
understand
it's just a
they're
change of word,
expendable.
actually
What is that, like 12?
What
What's the
is
AC?
leather giving?
AC, the 12?
Leather gives them just 11. Oh, but hide would give them 12 and cost the same.
Hide,
Okay,
Yeah.
we could do
Again,
that.
hide is heavy, so humans don't prefer it, but their
But
horses.
horses don't.
So yeah, hide is 12. That's
How-
only 40 gold pieces.
We can put this on him. How
So
hard
for 40
is it
gold, we can do that.
if we wanted to jump? If we needed to jump up on the horse to take off, is it how? What does that? You know what I mean? Like
The armor doesn't interfere with
I understand that armor
Okay.
doesn't go with the horse,
Okay.
but just how does that work? If we need to jump on the horse quickly,
Right, you use half your movement to get on a horse.
and then just go,
Yeah, then the horse just takes off.
and he gets to go full movement,
Yeah,
and he can do double movement.
yeah.
Okay, that's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I realize that.
Okay.
I'll do 40 gold
I'll
for
do the 40 gold
hide.
for the hide.
I'll do
Hide,
40
yeah.
gold for the hide.
Okay.
And wait a minute, I have another question because I could have sworn I picked up something that I didn't write down. And,
We got healing kits and a medicine kit, or healing potion and a medicine kit.
I have a
each.
goblin
You got a
healing
disease
potion.
kit.
Yeah.
Did you also get a
We got
healing
a-
kit?
One goblin healing potion.
Yeah.
And then we got a
Yeah.
medicine kit that has 10 whatever. That's basically like
Uses, doses.
yes.
Oh, it's 10 doses.
Medicine
Okay,
kit,
I have
10
one medicine
doses,
kit
yeah.
that has 10 doses in
Right.
it.
It
Which
does
gives
the
you
same thing
advantage
as-
on
yes.
the saves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that-
Basically,
same
like
Instead
thing.
of
he
having
was
you
hunting
hunt them
for.
down.
Yeah,
Sure.
thank you. Yeah.
Okay, I have
That shit was so
Insane.
close. Oh my god.
something
I
I
I
was scared.
I literally did too. I was like so fucking worried. I'm like, oh god, we killed her.
No.
Stressful.
Please no.
That's
please
how
no.
that's how fun it is, right? That's D&D.
It is. I mean,
That's D&D.
it is D&D. 100%. But still, like I'm invested in our characters. I don't want them to fucking die. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
I feel like
It's just-
I
it-
could go ahead and make a D&D.
Characters dying is a part of D&D, but like I really don't want us to die. I want us to like fucking succeed. I'm invested in that. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I
The
do
whole
too.
city,
Your
yeah.
character's like trying to yeah, so
Yeah.
you wanted to go.
I want everybody to fucking win.
Everybody wins.
Yeah.
Move this down a little bit.
That's a nice city block.
I like it. Nice little central fountain.
Are we strolling into town?
Well, in a
We've
minute.
been in town, haven't we? Or is this the?
In a minute. You actually just have to
It
travel.
does look so good.
But
Didn't we say he was gonna
Mhm.
do the circle trends there or something?
right,
Oh,
he's
near there?
gonna
Is
buy
that
you a
where we-
round trip ticket.
Is that what we got?
Yeah, we're doing circle trends.
What?
And he's going to buy you round trip tickets.
Are we? No, I thought they were giving us round trip tickets.
That's what I'm saying. They're giving you round trip tickets. Yeah. So you want to go ahead and use the round trip tickets.
To near the city, right?
Yeah.
To that wall.
Yeah, to the wall. Okay. Let's look at the map here. See the city of Eldar here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're up here, PG7, right?
Oh, do it upside down. Other side. The map's upside down.
It's upside down for me.
Oh wait.
There's Eldar at the very, very top. The top city on that middle
right
river.
there. Okay, then this is Eldar up here.
Yeah. And you can see the wall,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And so the wall is about 5 hours riding, but about 8 hours if you were marching. So you got horses now, so you can ride. But about a 5-hour ride from the wall. So the Circle Trans takes you to the wall. Actually, to the inside of the wall. The wall is so big that it's got rooms inside the wall on the safe side, not on the zombie side.
Yeah.
And so you come out of there and you can see that over the last 100 years they built this giant wall that protects the rest of the continent from the undead. It only goes on the south side because most of the undead were in the Eldar city, right? But if you go east from the Eldar city, you run into the mountains, which is where you guys ran into the zombies, right?
Yeah.
Because they were basically on their way around the wall when they ran into you. But there'd never been whole hordes of them out there. It was always like the 1s and 2s that were just roaming around lost. But since the necromancer's dead in the city, a lot of the undead are just running away from the city. They're no longer being controlled as an army of undead, but just running amok. So that's the ones you ran into. So there's the city about 5 hours from the thing. You guys got a license basically from these guys because to get through the wall, the guards won't let you through unless you've got the license. You've been hired to do this. They don't want people just roaming in there, getting bit, and then there's more zombies.
Yeah.
So you guys have been vetted as zombie capable.
Okay.
All right. What time do you get to?
What day is it?
I can say what day it is too. But first, I want to look at what time you're going to arrive. Different. The Eldar Wall. 9:30 in the morning.
9:30.
So yeah, you arrive at 9:30 a.m. Right, so plenty of time before sundown. It's only gonna take about 5 hours to ride from the wall to the city, but so that'll put you there before dark.
Okay.
And you wanted to know the date.
On what day?
Too many E's. Um, 4th of July.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's not right. 4th of July is when you actually got attacked by the zombies.
Oh, wow.
Which I thought was funny because you were doing the lights. No fireworks.
No, it's the 4th of July.
No fireworks on the 4th of July, please.
Yeah, none.
So that's 8 more days after that. So we're up to the 12th of July. But it takes you another day to get there, so it's actually
July 13th.
13th of July is when you arrive at the wall.
Alright, it's my mom's birthday. So.
There you go. Well, is your mom still alive? Happy birthday. She's not. Wait, I know your mom's not alive. I thought you were talking about
Oh, right.
Caliban's mom.
Oh,
My boss.
Oh.
I know your mom's not alive. I thought you just were making a Caliban's mom's birthday.
Caliban's mom's birthday.
Creating lore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me mark that down. Caliban's mom's birthday.
Yeah.
July 13th.
Okay. Yeah, you arrive at 9:30 in the morning. There's no other teams coming today.
Oh, we know of other teams that are coming. We know there are
Other teams that
coming.
have gone.
Yeah.
We know
There
that there
probably more
are.
coming after you.
We know that other teams have gone.
Yes.
Do we?
But
No.
today,
Do we-
you were the only ones traveling to Eldar.
Okay. Do we? Do we know what happened to the other teams? Like,
If they've returned,
yeah,
They're
Right.
gone.
Have
Have they come
you know
back?
they've come? Have they come? You know, yeah.
Okay. So you talked to the guys at the gate, checking the papers to make sure you can go through.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
we asked
So,
them.
and we want to know: have the teams that come in? Have they ever come out? And are they okay? Wait. Before we take this assignment, wouldn't we have asked this question? Clearly,
Would you have gotten a straight answer?
Probably not.
From the guy trying to get you to do it.
Let's be real.
But this guy's running the gate, so he doesn't have any vested interest in you.
Okay, great. So let's
So
ask
this is
him.
probably the guy to talk to.
Well, then I'll ask.
Because he opens the gate.
Yo, man, tell me straight up.
He goes, yeah, most of them come back with, a dozen or so heads, 3, 4, 5-man teams. They say it's hairy. You gotta be careful, especially at night. The zombies tend to. What they said was, in the daytime we hunt the zombies. At nighttime the zombies hunt us.
All right, write that down.
Good info. Yeah, good info.
They come back with a dozen or so heads per group. Not a bad week's work.
Same that go in are the same that come out. Like you're not seeing 5-man groups come in, 3-man groups come out, right?
Well, no, there's some of that.
Okay.
Although they've been bringing back their buddies' heads, getting an extra 2 silver.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
When they turn. Yeah.
All right, thanks. Is there anything else we want to ask this guy? Because we can ask him anything, right?
Yeah, and he's an older guy.
How many come back with
How long
what
have you been
looks
doing
like
this then?
Yeah, he's been on the wall his whole life.
Since
you were born
at the age of what?
Yeah.
Wait,
My parents were bowmen on the wall.
Wait, how
So
old
when
are
I
you?
when I came of age, I just started.
Stayed here.
Yeah, but now when I'm a little older, I do the gate.
You ever gone beyond the wall yourself?
Oh no, nobody went beyond the wall before about a month ago.
And that's when that other.
Yeah, the necromancer's dead. So we're trying to reclaim our city. Although my parents aren't actually from Eldar, but I was born here,
But you
so
Okay.
I'm just from the wall. It'd be nice to
You were born here.
on the wall.
On the wall.
Are you human?
Yeah, he's human.
Oh,
Oh,
You're trying to
You can't touch us
reclaim.
by looking at him?
I don't know, Karen.
The people of Eldar want to reclaim the city, since you guys are here to hunt down the zombies. And even though it's been, multiple generations since we were in Eldar, but, we still consider ourselves from Eldar. But, really, we're from the wall at this point. Everybody else,
I got it.
everybody who ever actually lived in Eldar just died a long time ago.
You were born on the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let me ask you.
And you can tell on this side of the wall, the gate side, or on the human side of the wall, there's in the wall, the wall's 25, 30 feet thick.
Okay.
So there's rooms and apartments and shops, and including the circle trans, right, was in the wall.
Okay.
So you came out of the circle trans and went to the gate. Yeah.
So, can you tell me throughout the city the least visited area? Do you know the least visited area
He's never been beyond
within
the
the
wall.
city? Or do you
Yeah.
don't really keep track? When you watch the teams go in, do you notice which direction they go into the most?
Well, I can't see him from here.
The actual city's 5 hours away from the wall.
5 hour
He doesn't-
ride.
5-hour ride.
8 hours walking.
So he can't see anything from the wall. He's never been past the wall.
He says, you might check with the Eldar historian. They got maps of the city.
Ooh, they got maps of the actual city. Of,
Yeah, it's
do they
kind of
have
like a
files
museum.
on that? Let's go get one.
Like a
Well, they have
map.
tourist guide?
They have maps of what the city was before.
I know, but I don't think zombies are building new buildings out there.
No,
So.
I might be
and
informative.
I don't think they might have, because I never go there.
I never go there. So how about we write down?
Years, I
Let's
don't
write down and go
But
get
you know
a map
the,
of the city,
Maybe.
like like those Hollywood stars.
That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe like a tourist guide.
That might
kind
give
of-
us
Yeah, yeah.
information as to where we need to go to get potentially good
That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking go to the places that are less,
Where the
that are
richer
least
districts.
visited, and just kind of go, in that.
Where the bougier areas, we
Right,
could
right.
clap some zombie cheeks
They
and
got
then
big-
find some nice glittering items.
Let's see. All right, so we'll go down.
You're gonna go to the museum?
Is that where they have
They've got tourist
the
guide map.
Mhm.
maps?
Yeah.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you walk into the museum, and the guy's like, "Oh, welcome, welcome. Oh, you guys are zombie hunters, aren't you? A lot of zombie hunters been coming in and checking with me. We don't get a lot of traffic in here. I just keep the records just to be keeping them. But no one's all that interested until recently.
Mm.
Recently, people been coming in asking you questions.
Yeah, zombie hunters like yourselves.
Yeah. What are they asking?
Oh, they're just copy a map, copy the map down so they don't get lost on the streets, and that sort of thing.
Is there anything
This
you
is
know
just-
that you haven't given them?
No, I mean I just show them the map, but all my maps are 150 years old too, so I don't know what's going on there now.
Well, can you give us any other information about the city? Like before it fell? What kind
Oh,
of city was it? What was their main commerce? Like,
But how old is this guy?
In his 50s,
Oh, okay.
so
Sort of old.
his grandfather built the museum after they left Eldar. So what was your question? I forgot already.
like, can you give us any general history? Like, what was their main commerce? What kind of city?
Oh, after the purge, the humans of Eldar sided with the space elves.
So there were, in fact, space elves here.
Oh yeah, definitely space elves.
For sure.
And then when the space elves and the goblins were warring, the space elves ended up the goblins, thinking that the space elves' last refuge was in Eldar, they just completely destroyed the city. And then the rise of the necromancer. So there've been a lot of earthquakes,
So were there
fires.
a lot of zombie space elves?
No.
Zombies.
The space elves were killed before the zombies started showing up.
Okay.
So space elves were there with the humans,
Goblins
and
killed space elves.
goblins killed the space elves and the humans, and then the zombies started showing up because of the necromancer. But the goblins came back about a month ago and killed the necromancer. So they kind of paid us back, I guess.
Do you know the
So are the only things? Are the only things that the necromancer rose were human zombies? They didn't raise any like goblin, elf, space elf?
No, I mean,
Just human.
probably ask the guys up on the wall. They shoot a zombie or two every week for the last 150 years. But as far as I know, they were all human. The dead from Eldar, right?
Yeah, they're dead from Highguard, which was space elves. They
Yeah,
were there, right? They died in that city.
yeah, but
So they weren't resurrected with the
No.
rest of them.
didn't see
No
any
zombie
elf
elves.
zombies.
alpha zombie?
Yeah.
Do you get out much? You ever go out to the
So
city?
you're our only real threat, huh?
You ever go out to the city?
Oh no,
You're the only-
I've
nobody
been
goes
here
to
for
the
a
city.
Yeah, probably.
Until
Have
last
you ever-
month when the
have
zombie
you ever
hunters
been,
started
okay,
showing.
have you ever heard
I'll
of
roll another character.
what part of the city a good
Non-human one, please.
Yeah,
the most visited part of the city?
Was visited? Oh, you mean in the last month with the zombie hunter?
Yeah.
No, they never come back and talk to me after they get back.
Never. Where do they normally hang out? Do they have a place where they kind of
The zombie hunters?
zombie hunters kick back?
Yeah. In the
know.
the tavern right next to the gate is where they're taking in the heads. You probably walk right past it
Probably. What
on your
time
way
is-
here.
What time is it now? 5.
No,
You said it was
it's
9:30 when we
Okay.
got there, so it's probably 10.
Right, but didn't you say it was like from the city it's another
First-
5 hours? after
Right
that,
to the
so-
city, but
So
going to
it's
the
still only 9:30. So it's only 9:30.
That's not the only thing you get to the city. I was just saying it.
Well, we could.
Unless you guys want to do bar fight, then we could change the map.
Maybe.
Well, what we could do is though it's only 9:30. What we could do is we could wait till like later tonight or whatever, stay in the bar, and just get some information before we go out. Now that we have the map, just so we kind of know
Where not to hit.
where not to go, where to go, or
That would be a good idea.
You know,
like,
kind of-
like,
kind
get,
of
a vibe of returning
yeah, so that some people that are coming back.
adventurers. Yeah. See what they say, and then use that to
that's why they
guide
turn their heads
our
in.
decision.
So if you want to wait,
Yeah,
if you want to talk to some people who've actually been there,
So spend a night, head out first light.
absolutely.
Yeah, head out first
I like
thing in
that.
the morning. Yeah,
I like that idea.
because then we can kind of
Gauge how much.
Yeah. And then, like you said, find out the higher end parts of the city.
Yeah,
find out,
I mean,
you know,
if anybody's coming back braggadociously, like how much they
Right,
got, and
yeah.
they got these items and stuff, and we ask them, hey, where'd you go? What part of the city did you
Mark that off
go
on
to?
the map.
Yeah.
Not there.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
there's
you know,
good items.
well,
you know what I mean?
Okay,
If
then
we
we're
lose it
gonna
there,
do it
it's
smart.
not
So we gotta do it smart. We gotta do like you and I kind of chat them up. But you sit over there and because if they see us writing it down, they won't be as free with the information. But if we just kind of sit back and go, hey man,
I'm not the
how's
most
it going?
charming person in the world, so
No.
probably not. I have a -1 for
how
charisma.
about you? Then
I'm a +1 for charisma. You saw me trying to flirt in the bar.
I-
That ended horribly.
I'm
Just
very
like
much
some
ready to
cake
slap
here.
someone in the face, but not really have
Right,
a
so-
conversation.
I mean,
so.
I still have to do this alone. I mean, my charisma is +3, so.
It would be you two.
it's really high for charisma.
It would be you two trying to charm
I have
whoever
a
comes back.
13. Wait, oh, I'm proficient in charisma because I'm an entertainer.
Proficient in
Yeah, you're an entertainer. Yeah.
I'm
proficient in what?
Charisma and Constitution. See, that's 3.
Those are saving throws. That's when
Oh,
you get attacked by a spell that attacks your charisma.
wait,
I'm-
okay, persuasion.
Yeah.
So
I'm
persuasion,
good at
I
persuasion.
got a
And
+3. I have a +3 in
And
persuasion,
what's your persuasion?
My persuasion
also?
is +3.
Yeah.
and my
so is my
performance
deception.
is +3. I should really be
Performance
able
is
to.
Persuasion
hammer
is
that.
charisma. My charisma is
Right?
a
Yes.
-1.
And my
so I'm
my
not the
charisma
one.
is +3,
I'm not the
so-
one you want to be fucking.
Wait, what's your
rolling dice.
persuasion?
My persuasion
It's
is
-1.
my charisma, which is -1. So you do not want to be rolling this shit with me.
What about you?
My charisma.
No, what's your persuasion?
My persuasion is +3.
Okay, yeah, you and I.
Yeah. My
Check 'em out.
persuasion
Yeah.
and my
Yeah, yeah.
deception are good.
I'll
so-
sit in the back and just like brood, I guess. I'll be Batman in the corner, just like grr.
write everything down on the map.
It's a little.
Write everything down on the map.
Yeah,
That's what
no.
I'm saying. Is
Yeah,
I mean, I
what
will.
we should do is eliminate. If they've hit that place and they said
My
they found
perception
this,
is
mark
+2,
that off.
so-
It's not a good spot to go. They've already cleared it.
Right, but want to know, like you said, like the bougie, the higher end areas. I want to know where there's some technology. I want to know where there's not a lot of people have been because I want to be able. Because if we go to a place where like a lot of people have been,
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
there's
Mark
not a
off.
lot. Yeah, like
Yeah.
They say
Talk with
that's
them, find out
stuff.
where they went, and
Right.
but also, if they tell you where they went and they got like fucking glorious items, you know that's a prime hunting
Right,
spot.
right, yeah.
Is it though? Because they've
Is
already
it
Well,
there?
well,
And they've already looted
If,
it
if
out.
multiple people said they've been there and gotten good items, believe that's a good item
You might.
area.
I mean, and do we have a shovel? Maybe we could.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
But also,
I think we
They
should
got
take.
burglars packs, so I imagine.
also, if
I
they
think
just
we have a
if they
whole
just
stuff
come
from
back
the
with
city.
heads and they don't have items, we know that's
We'll chat them up
primarily.
and ask them because then we'll say, "Are you only looking for heads?" You know.
Well, I mean
Like,
that
what else are you
that would be
looking for?
something you guys have to
The
do.
right,
going
selling
forward.
guy,
But what
the
I'm
guy
saying
who
is,
sold us on it,
what I'm
though,
saying
told us
is, we're
that
doing
it's
the whole like let's sense what you guys got. Let's
Right,
see
right.
where you came from. Let's see if you had good items. If you had good items, where did you get them?
Okay, let's go.
So there's that's the you two having to roll for
So-
this shit. I'm honestly thinking that's what it is.
And here's the
Because
thing.
I have fucking nothing.
So-
I'm not a charming person.
Okay, so
I'm
Amber,
a not charming
so
person.
Ready.
Ralph, do you have a shovel?
I don't. I have a backpack and
I'm trying to find out what's the intention. Let's try.
string bell.
Okay. What about a city map? Did you just copy the map?
We've got.
Did he get?
What do you mean?
Pay him for a
I thought
copy,
that
or
you-
do we just have to
what-
copy it ourselves?
Funny you
Wait, wait,
mentioned
wait.
it. People started asking, so I actually made some copies. But I have to tell you, I'm going to charge you a gold piece for a copy of.
Done.
Right, yeah.
Gold piece.
We're taking it.
I'll pay it. I'll pay it.
All right. Thank you very much.
I'll pay it. That's me. That's
I
me.
thought
One less
that,
gold
I thought
piece.
that we just picked up a map. I thought, yeah, we just.
No. He has maps there, but he's been making copies since the zombie hunter showed up. So rather than hang out here and make your own copy, you can have his. And he actually makes really good maps. that sort of thing.
He's a cartographer.
I did also leather armor on my horse.
Leather armor on your
that
horse.
gold, so
Wait,
leather armor
so
on the horse
you're gonna
and a map.
You were going to do hide armor.
No, I
Hide
have.
armor. Yeah, hide
I have hide armor on
You
my
have
horse.
hide armor.
Yeah.
I'll do the head armor too.
Oh, you're going to do the hide armor.
Oh, she's all like, everybody
Now,
else is doing
on the
it.
hide armor, did you get stripes to match your horses, or is it just plain?
If it's gonna help.
Helps them blend in.
Help it
Urban
blend in,
camouflage.
I want more.
Okay, hide armor, everybody. Somebody bought a map.
All right, so
And then you head to the tavern to wait for returning zombie hunters.
I have a backpack and a crowbar and a hammer. So I would like to pick up a
I
shovel.
have a crowbar too.
Yeah, I have a crowbar. Because I have a Dungeoneer's pack.
Because we've been throwing this crowbar at people, haven't we?
Yeah, we've been doing
This is
that.
like throwing this crowbar.
You're hitting them, and then you start throwing them.
Yeah,
And
a
then
crowbar and a
I
hammer.
stopped.
Okay, so
I talk about
how much is
someone-
this shovel?
Why are you guys having both crowbars?
All right, I'm gonna pay.
Is it? You're playing Quake? I mean,
What the fuck? Half-Life? We're doing Half-Life.
Half-Life, yeah.
We're doing Half-Life right now.
I'm gonna pay 2 gold for the shovel.
you're gonna go buy a shovel.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going.
Yeah. There's a hardware store.
moving, so you know.
Yeah,
we know.
shovel. Okay.
It's the fucking finest shovel you ever fucking seen in your life.
But you know they start
You
raising.
could not physically break it.
It's like
It's 2 gold. A 2 gold shovel.
it's like the gold rush, and all the
Yeah.
price of tools
Yeah.
is going up every day. And
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Serious.
everybody knows you dig for treasure with a shovel.
Yeah.
Yes. You know,
Maps are gold.
man.
Just like the housing market right now.
I
Holy
could just
shit.
want to be doing some sort of gardening for all you know. So what are we doing? We're gonna go to the
We're gonna go to the
tavern.
bar.
You're gonna do the
Yeah,
tavern.
you
We're
too.
gonna try and
So you
Yeah,
go get
my
the shovel
bad, I
first.
thought.
Well, yeah, we're gonna
So
spend
take
the
a
day
few minutes.
doing picking
When
up
you
our
get
stuff.
back,
What?
you see a guy standing out front with a stick poking at a fire of what's obviously zombie heads. He's like burning a pile of zombie heads.
What?
Imagine this doesn't smell good.
Burner.
Okay. Because
I mean, when they're turned in, what are you gonna do with them? Like fucking
Yeah.
mount them on a wall? Like,
nice
Well, I would
heads.
start
So what do we
thinking-
just say?
From the
Nice
burner.
heads. I mean, do we roll for this? What are we doing? Nice heads.
Hey,
Hey,
do you
how-
happen to
How many do we
collect
have?
those heads?
Oh,
sir?
oh
Did
no,
we
no.
collect
No,
heads?
I work for the bar. But one of those adventure
We didn't,
groups
did
just
we?
came back as zombie hunters,
We didn't.
and they brought back 24
We
heads.
never collected
24. How
heads.
many was there? How
You
many guys were
weren't
there?
getting.
How many guys were there?
Well, that's
we
that.
got the money.
3
box.
now.
No, I get that. I get
How
that.
many
But
were
what I'm saying is like
There were
we
5
we
when they started out.
take it,
But they're still drinking.
Okay.
You could get the whole story from them.
Point
Fuck.
them.
Now we know this is a
Oh,
thing.
they'll be the guys mouthing off, buying rounds.
Sure.
What? Who's buying rounds?
5 guys
The
went
guys-
in, 3 came out, 24 heads.
5 guys went in, 3 came out,
With 24,
24 heads.
And they're still drinking.
inside the bar.
Let's
So
go
let's
check
go.
it out.
Yeah, and
what's
they're buying beers.
They're buying beers, yeah, alright.
Yeah, they're right.
Nice. What's their name? You know? Did you catch their name?
No, I ain't just right.
He said they won't be hard to miss.
Yeah, my name is.
So we walk into the bar, and what do we see?
You see 3 guys stand up, toasting each other, drinking mugs, and going, "Yeah, this is great, you made it out." And then, "Hey, new guys, come on over and get a beer."
Hey! Hey! Thanks! Yeah, what are we celebrating?
It's like, "Well, me and my 2 buddies here made it back." And then one of them goes, "But Chuck and Bob didn't make it." And then he goes, "Yeah, well, Chuck and Bob didn't make it, but the 3 of us did, and that's worth celebrating."
Where'd you guys go?
We went into Eldar. We were hunting zombies.
You
Eldar.
guys come across a lot of zombies out there?
Yeah. Well, more than Chuck and Bob can handle.
More
Fast
than.
ones?
Were Chuck and Bob secluded?
There were some fast ones and some slow ones. Some of each.
Did they get cornered? I mean, what happened to Chuck and Bob? You know, I mean, Chuck and Bob didn't make it. But,
That little holy symbol there.
yeah. But,
My holy symbol.
did they just kind of get cornered off somewhere?
I guess, our last night there, because we weren't going to come back today, we were going to come back tomorrow, but our last night there, the zombies broke into the home where we were camping out, and so we just Bob yelled out, "Grab the stuff and let's just hightail it out of here," and we took off running. But Chuck and Bob didn't make it.
What kind of
Didn't
stuff?
catch it.
The heads.
Oh, just
The heads. Yeah.
nothing else? Just
No, we were rooting around and stuff. We found some old jewelry and some and some coins, you know, hidden in it under the bed.
Oh, just in a house?
Yeah, just in somebody's house.
So that
Evidently, a lot of people died back in the day,
Yeah.
so they left their stuff behind. But
Did
you know, most of it's all rotted at this point.
Did you guys get one of the maps from the historian?
No, Chuck actually drew a map for us. Chuck drew his own.
Ooh, from the historian's map?
Yeah, from the historian's map.
So what direction you guys head out?
Well, we just headed straight into the city.
Just straight.
Yeah, once you get past the wall, you'll find the old highway, and then just right into the city from the old highway.
Did you see a back way or a side way into the city?
I suppose there's lots of ways in the city. The wall still surrounds about, probably half. It's got a bunch of cracks and holes in it. But the main highway just goes through the old busted gate. So that's where we went.
Okay. How exactly are we supposed to ask them where they went in the city?
Well, you found the house. Is the house in the middle? Do you know where at in the city this house is?
Well, you know, that's what we're thinking. We're thinking we go to the old government buildings because they might have some, big money there. But when we got to the city center, it was just cratered. Like it was just a hole in the ground.
Oh.
All right.
So then we just started searching the buildings on, back towards the main gate, and we got a bunch of zombies. But then overnight, the zombies would come out, so we just holed up in one of the houses, put some furniture in front of the doors and stuff, and that worked pretty good. And then the next day, we went out and looted a few more houses, killed a few more zombies, because they don't stay outside. It's like they're not afraid of the sun, but they just don't like it, right? So
Bates a dead body, I suppose.
yeah, because at first we thought, hey, we'll just stand in the doorway and shoot at them when they walk past. But then they came running out after us. Oh, it was one of the fast zombies.
One of the best.
Yeah, just came running out after us. So they're not afraid of the sun, but they stay indoors during the day. And they come out at night.
So did you guys go past the crater, just between the front gates and the craters?
Front gates to the crater, yeah.
That's it? You guys didn't go
Yeah,
past
and we
it?
were working our way back to the gate when we got when they busted down our barricade.
So you didn't go.
That's when we
You didn't
took
go
off
past the crater.
No,
You don't know what's past the crater.
no.
Did you know anybody that have?
He said the east side of the city looked like it had been burnt down. A bunch of fire on the east side.
Fire on the east side.
Yeah. So, but along that main highway from the gate to the city center, or the city crater now, that's the only place I ended up going because there's plenty of zombies.
How many nights did you guys stay?
Just two nights. Yeah. But we were gonna stay a third night and just keep hitting houses along the main highway there,
So
and
you
then
lost you
yeah,
guys.
then we got when we got attacked, we just took off running. We ran out of the city.
So you guys ever hit up? So you guys, is first time going?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and the zombie heads, pays pretty good.
Yeah.
But we looted a few houses and got another pile of money. So I think we're retired, right, guys? They're like, hell yeah, no more zombies.
All right. Cool. Thanks. Well, thanks for the beer.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Yes, that's as much information as we're gonna get. So.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. Maybe we should try to either go past the crater or
I
head over to the east side, to the
We
west
just go
side,
around the outside till we can get farther.
or to the west side.
Yeah, I'm just saying let's not go straight through the middle like they did.
Right,
they
like
walked
they did,
in,
they
went
walked
straight.
straight in,
Let's
yeah.
go around
Right, but yeah, to
so
the
we
east,
can get
maybe
past
to the west.
crater without dying. Yeah, to the west because he said the east side was burned.
The east side was burnt, which
So
means
let's-
everyone's probably going to the west, though, or maybe they're just going.
If the east side
Or maybe they're
is,
just going straight
if
to.
the east side is burnt, then maybe that's the most desolate side of the city.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we just go to the east side where the burnt is, go right past the burnt area.
Maybe search for things that
Kind of
can't burn in fire.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Like a lot of
And
gold. Unless it's
then-
really, really like a real stoked fire, it's not going to burn gold.
And then go past the crater after the
Yeah.
Good one.
stove
Okay,
fire.
good with that.
Yeah. Good idea.
Doesn't
I'll go
like
probably
most,
spend for the night
yeah.
and,
I imagine most aren't getting past the crater.
Even if we find melted coins, we can use that.
Well, you think
to,
so? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. We'd have to
revalue
sift
it.
through
It
that.
would be needed to melt and
Do we have
recast.
saddlebags on our horses? Did we?
Yeah, well, that's what it was. We were waiting for saddlebags. I was like, I know that we waited we got a saddlebag.
no,
I didn't write the saddlebag down.
You went because you guys had the big draft horses.
Yeah.
They dropped for the wyverns and said, just get yourself a wyvern saddle.
Yeah, and it
Right.
comes with
We were waiting
saddlebags
for that.
inside.
We were waiting for. See, I knew there was something I'm like, I'm not writing
I
down
think we went back
something.
and got them though. I think we did go back.
We
He was
did,
like, come back in an hour.
But yeah, but did you write it down? Because I
I don't
forgot.
I think I did.
Okay.
Did I just deduct like leather for my horse after I deducted the wyvern thing? I think. Oh well, hold on. How much was the
height
wyvern
is
saddle?
different.
I don't remember.
Let's say, like.
You did because we had like 300.
I think I saw
I think we all deducted for the saddle.
We
It was like
we
100
deducted.
something like
We
that.
deducted for the saddlebag.
We got that.
We got
Yeah,
that.
we got
yeah.
some.
Today
I
was
just-
just
I have like 169
I do want the
40.
hide, so I did.
And then I
Okay,
gave
I'm
you
good.
two.
I'm good. I'm at where I'm at. I'm at where I'm at.
Because,
I did hide.
Because
Okay.
I bought the shovel.
Okay.
And we have saddles.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have wyvern saddles with carrying bags. Okay.
Because when we sold off the rice
Cart.
and the
Yeah,
cart
yeah,
and the
yeah.
horse,
Yeah.
we each got 300. From that. So, and I only had less than 200, so we definitely bought the saddles.
Yeah.
We just didn't write it down.
Yeah, we did the wyvern.
Yeah, we did. I just
wyvern
forgot to write down
saddles,
my saddlebag.
and then
I see where I missed it.
you're fucking me up hard. And then yeah, for sure, I want that hide. So okay, that makes sense. Where we're at right now, gold wise. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are gonna spend the night and go in front in the morning?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
how
mean,
much is the room?
how much is that room?
Oh, did you want to actually get a room, not just camp out on the?
Oh, we can just camp out? I mean,
Yeah, there's a lot
What, camping out
Camping.
where? Along the wall?
Yeah, along the wall.
Is there a benefit to doing that, or should we just like get a room and then suddenly go into zombies? Like, I think we should actually like rack up in an actual bed and enjoy our night, and
Before
then
we die.
and then go into an undead city.
It's
where it's
not
gonna be fucking horrific.
It's not like the.
Yeah, last night on a
there-
mattress with a pillow
yeah,
sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
like this.
There's a
this one
Super
that we're
8
going to
right
be,
next to
like,
us, and
so
we're going to a
expensive.
disaster zone. You know what I mean? Like, let's rack up, let's fucking relax, and then go into the disaster zone. So how much does that cost?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
Well, last time it only cost like.
54.
It was
5
very.
silver for
Well, it was expensive because we had the ladies, we had the meal, we had the beer.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
I think even in the
Yeah,
other
we had
city,
a
it was
lot.
only like
we got
2
massages
silver
and bathes and whatever.
We're gonna do that, and we also gotta to shelter our horses.
Yeah, yeah.
So we have to do that for a night.
Oh, do we have to do that here? Can we
So-
just
so that- so that-
I was covering the horses
So, Mike,
for
this
all of us.
so
Yeah,
Doug,
okay.
this is the
Yeah,
reason why
well-
we should. This is a good reason we should camp out, so that we wouldn't have to pay the money to rack.
No, fuck it. It was cheap. It was dirt cheap for the
I mean, yeah.
for
In
the
the other
sheltering
city,
horses.
right?
So I don't care. I'll happily pay for that. We've got enough money for me to take care of the horses. Don't sell them for meat. That's what the payment is. Like I want to ride this horse tomorrow. You know. Especially after we got the wyvern harnesses, and then I did the hide armor on mine, give them a little bit of advantage.
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
here for meals included, overnight stay with horse is 15 silver pieces.
15.
Silver.
Silver.
1.5 gold.
1.5.
That's meals included.
How do I do a half?
So it would be one. It would be
5
1
silver.
gold for me because I had 5 silver, so it'd
Yeah.
be 1 gold. Yeah.
So
okay.
2 gold, 5 silver change.
Right.
153 is where I'm at.
And how many silver? 2,
5.
5.
153. I have 153 gold.
150.
Everything is lodged. Everything's good.
Gold are like $1, and silver are like dimes,
Dimes.
and coppers are like pennies.
Coppers.
And that's probably gonna come up here in the next few minutes.
What's E?
Electrum pieces. They're like $half.
Yeah.
Yeah, $half. You've found those
I
before.
know. What are P? Platinum?
Platinum. Yeah, that's like $10 bill.
$10.
Oh shit.
But they're coins. It's a $10 coin.
Yeah.
Alright, so
So we've racked out for the night. First light head out.
I'm gonna bet that I don't have any mushroom jack left.
Oh yeah, can we get some booze from this place? Is that
Yeah, well, they're serving a wheat-based
to
beer.
go.
Oh,
Yeah.
to go.
A Hefeweizen, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
growler to go.
Growler to go. That's all you need. It's growler. Yeah, they're selling it in skins for travelers.
How much?
It's 5 silver pieces per half gallon. You get a half gallon skin. 5 silver pieces for the skin and the beer.
I will take 2 skins, I guess.
Just throwing money around.
Just get it done. We gotta booze up. We gotta booze up.
I'm
We're going to
going
fight
to-
the undead.
Yeah.
Like this is gonna be
I'm
traumatic.
gonna let Ralph get the booze and
Yeah.
just chat her up.
Okay.
I still have 10 mushroom jacks, so I'm probably gonna get fucked up too. So.
I think I might have already drank all my 8 mushroom jacks.
You think you've already done
I
that?
think I'll just erase them and say I have nothing and just let her find me.
As soon as you recovered from the disease, you were
I think I
hitting
got
it pretty hard.
conquered on that one.
Yeah. Catching up. Okay, so in the morning, you head out towards the gate. First light, right? You guys are
First
there.
light,
Yeah, there's another group there. Group of 5 guys. They don't have horses though.
Are they coming back?
No, they're going in.
Oh, they're going in?
Yeah, and they're just milling around the gate because the guy who checks the papers isn't there yet.
Oh. So
We
they,
have to recheck in with her, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
He opens
Yeah,
the
yeah.
gate.
Yeah, it opens the gate. Yeah.
So how's it going? We just check.
Hey guys.
Gato.
It goes, hey, you
Yeah.
guys are going in hunting zombies too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, what areas are you gonna check out?
What areas?
I mean, we're planning on taking the main road in and seeing.
We heard that main road there looks pretty
Main
good.
road,
How about
main
you?
road.
Goes right through
Yeah.
the main gate.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go through to the west wall and then go in through some of the breaches there.
Why?
There's breaches.
Well, I heard
on
that
this
the
one?
east side of the city is all burned, so we're gonna check out the west side.
Oh. Who'd you guys hear that from?
Some guys that came back yesterday. Yeah, they were all buying beers and stuff and thing. Yeah, they said they found cash under some floorboards, like 500 silver pieces.
On the
So-
east side?
On the west
No,
west
they
side.
said they went in the center,
Oh, right.
and so we figured they've already hit those houses. We're gonna check out the west side.
Sure. Makes sense.
How about you guys?
Still planning on taking the main road in.
Okay.
Seems like the easiest way in. Most amount of zombies, probably.
And then the guy comes in and says, "Okay, can I see your license, please?" And the guy goes, "Oh yeah, I got it." And he shows the license, and they go through the gate, and he goes, "Come on. See, I remember you guys from yesterday. Can I just see your license again?"
Yeah.
Present it, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Head on in.
So how far ahead are the other guys?
8 steps.
Yeah.
8 steps.
They're right there. You don't
Right in front of
You
us.
don't want to do the gate
Make
twice. So they unlock the gate, let them through, and then told you guys to go too. Flash your license off and go.
Yeah.
8 steps.
8 steps.
8 steps. They're 8 steps ahead of you, and so you guys travel together for the first part. Oh, right.
Yeah.
All the way to the city.
Do we?
Pass them on our horses?
Oh yeah, do you
It
want
takes
to?
them 8
Aren't
hours.
they
We're
walking
on.
and we're
Oh
riding?
yeah. Okay.
Aren't
so
they
you're
walking?
riding.
We're riding?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to take
Yeah, I'm
extra
gonna
wheels
ride
if
that
I have to.
fucking horse for sure.
All right, you guys take off ahead of them then.
Why would we?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, no.
Why would we
Yeah,
walk
good
over
luck.
just to be like, with
If
these
anything-
guys?
if anything-
Hey, what's up?
I wish
How
you guys
many guys
good
is
luck.
it?
Good luck. Have good
How many
times,
guys?
and we're going.
Right, because it's not going to take us long to get past where they can't see us.
Yeah,
Right?
we got horses.
All right, and so maybe we'll meet you back in a few days. We'll see you then.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay
Safe.
safe.
Stay safe. Yeah.
So do we want to go to the east side? I mean, we'll beat them there by 3 hours.
You think
I mean,
so?
we could, but
Or west? Which side is the not burned
Oh,
side?
okay.
whatever
These guys-
you guys want. We're
did
gonna
they
have this
look tough?
conversation.
I
We're gonna have
mean-
this conversation.
Okay,
With what?
Yeah, they look like soldiers.
Yeah.
So
This
let's see.
tiny
They could be
So,
us.
Like, it's tiny.
If one
Yeah.
side, if one side of the city is completely burned, they'll lead me to believe there's not going to be that many zombies. If it's completely burned.
I
to the
say,
ground.
yeah, let's go check
If we go to the other side,
Still planning
there's
to go to the burn side.
potentially
Just
of
making sure.
having, there's a potential having a shitload of zombies that we
Still
have to
going
deal
over it, I
with
just wanna make sure.
to get rewards. But whatever rewards could be on that side could be burned to the ground. Not likely. Magical items would not be damaged by
Did
fire.
say they found money under floorboards.
Under
Under floorboards. That's
Whatever. Well,
that's
the
also
silver
what
side.
people who return back would say. If somebody coming back telling you to not go to the area where they actually got the item,
What do they care?
let's be real. If somebody got an item in the burned area and then told you they got it in the
What do they care then?
undamaged area, they're sending you to go get eaten by zombies while they can go to the burned area where
No,
it's not.
they said they weren't going back. They do not care.
Nobody said they weren't coming
They
back.
said-
No, that
They
first
weren't
group
going back.
said that they were retired.
They said
They're
they made
retired
enough
after
money
the
to-
They say
items,
they
and
made
they're
enough-
sending you.
If
They
they
did
made
that
enough
to
money,
buy it.
I say
This is
I'm
still
gonna back-
this is still trusting strangers, which is not
Right,
something
right.
Dunn's gonna do.
Well, doesn't trust him.
Nah,
Well, I
don't trust
say
you shit that I hear.
Go up straight like we say we're going to. And then once we get to out of sight from these guys,
Go
you're
to
like
the west
you're
side.
way out of sight. Like
yeah. Well, I mean, we got horses. We're gonna it's easy.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna get
Yeah,
way
like
the
she
fuck
said,
out
we're
of
gonna get
sight.
there 3 hours before.
Yeah.
Then
not
just
hard.
veer off to the east
Wherever we
side.
wanna
of
That's what I'm
the,
saying. Are we going
Wherever
to
we
burn
wanna
side
go.
or the not burn side?
yeah, I say let's go to the burn side. Let's
Okay,
check it out.
Burn side then.
And if
Right.
we don't find anything, we can always come back to the center.
Exactly,
that's where
and
those
we
guys
can
found
go.
gas